Kilo, you're cleared for takeoff.
Roger that.
Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch.
Lick my balls, bitch. Lick my balls, bitch.
Oh, baby.
Welcome
We
to the
back.
First episode of what do you guys want to start with? That's really gonna depend.
This first episode of We Don't Fucking Know.
The first episode of
I don't know. What do you think?
first episode of Takeoff Sports
Yeah.
Basketball.
Fuck. We going basketball first?
We're gonna start with the NBA.
All right, let's do
No,
it.
well, we're gonna be stuck on NBA for a while because we got some shit to get through.
We going week one matchup straight into it, or what?
Oh
What are we
no,
doing?
it's on the list. Week
All
one.
right, all right.
Because it's Christmas week, and there's a very, very plentiful amount of.
Hey, fuck that opening night.
Yeah, opening night's even better.
What's cracking?
We should get together, dog.
I'm gonna be in Idaho, so
What's
suck all night.
upsetting? What's upsetting is the Warriors are on the road for their first two games,
We're about
and
it,
they're
2-0.
playing very good teams.
Brooklyn Nets suck my ass.
Of course, the NBA sets up Kevin Durant playing his former
Yeah.
team.
That's all right.
Yeah.
And we're gonna come out there. I'm gonna be telling Kelly Oubre, you step on the back of that heel all night. all night.
That's a
Can
fucking
we-
offensive. Oh my god.
Can we get into Westbrook for Wall in a first rounder first?
Yes.
Who wins?
Houston by 1 billion.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
It depends who the first round pick turns out
I
to be.
honestly,
Obviously,
I
Not
think,
even.
I
Doesn't
think
matter.
as of right now, Washington won that.
no. Well, because Beal is gonna slip
Apparently.
significantly.
The reason I think Washington won that is because they didn't give up anything significant from last season.
I mean, the face of their franchise for the last 10 years, but sure,
Yeah.
nothing big.
But
When did he
like-
come in the league? 08?
I don't know.
It was
He's been dug in since 2006, so
It was,
I don't know.
It was 2012. He won a national championship in 2011.
with Kentucky, and now he's back with him at Boogie
Yes.
chemistry
And
out of this world.
Both of them together combined have missed, if you wanted to count, like, you know,
Most of their
like 5
NBA
seasons.
careers.
I think we're making two different arguments. I think if you're just looking at the trade by itself,
Yeah,
you
I'm
might be
thinking
able
about
to
what
say
team got better.
Washington might.
What team got
Well,
better?
see, that's a different argument than who won the trade.
It really depends on how healthy Boogie and Wall.
Because a straight trade, like if obviously we're not playing one-on-one basketball, but if you traded those players, like if we're all managers and I traded you just one player for one player, I don't think that either of us get significantly better or worse from that trade.
The Wizards get significant.
Well, okay. Well, but the only reason
I
I'm
think
saying
no.
that also is because
Without the draft pick, it's
there's
worthless.
been no. I mean, yes, Wall's had
Hot
a
take.
very successful
Kinda.
career,
Very much
but
so.
he hasn't played in the last, I'd say, what, season and a half, I think.
That's valid. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Westbrook has been balling. Yeah, he's had a couple short stints. He does
He
what he
been balling.
does,
Ballers don't go to 3 different teams in 3 different seasons.
but he does
that
what
don't
he
happen.
does. I mean, you can't tell
Okay,
me.
that's not a valid argument.
It
'cause
is,
he
it
was
is
with
very
OKC
valid. That means
for
nobody
like-
wants him.
He was with OKC for like 7 years. He
Yeah.
wanted out of Houston,
Okay.
so he left OKC.
And he wanted to go to Washington?
Probably.
No. No.
Where else you want? Where
Name
else?
a person. I don't know.
No.
Bro.
Hey,
He
I'm
wanted out
I'm
of
gonna keep it
Houston.
100. Like,
Probably. Yeah.
I'd go to
I
DC.
think Westbrook and Bill will be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think John Wall and James Harden is a way better duo. And Bradley Beal
No.
needs to, like, he doesn't just, like, come off of screens. Like, he needs the ball to, like, work.
Nah, he comes off screens.
He does,
he
but
does.
a majority of his game is, like, with the ball in his hand.
That's
and
good.
that's not going to happen
Yeah.
with
but
Russell Westbrook.
he's recently made that development
happen
because he
with
didn't have a
Wall.
point guard.
Yeah, well, I agree. I don't think that was a great fit either. There was definitely like chemistry issues there. And I don't think they fucking vibed very well.
And I think Westbrook said he wanted to be the man of a team again.
Yeah, but what if you're Bradley Beal? Last season, that's your fucking squad. Now some dudes in there. I'm about to be the man in this new city. Bradley Beal been there for a grip,
No.
and now he's like, I'm taking
Hey,
this fucking team.
Media's
Fuck
gonna
off,
eat it
brother.
up.
Yeah, but again, with a backcourt that's already had issues, now we have 2 Type A personalities that are fighting over whose team it is.
It's Beal's team. Beal's
100%.
option.
Oh,
one.
is it? Because that's not what Russ is saying.
Nah,
He's like,
I
I'm going
think
somewhere
it-
and I'm gonna be that dude.
Whoever-
Everybody better give me the ball and get
Whoever
the
the
fuck out of the
owner
way.
is,
Can't
I
say
think
that.
is his team.
You can only say that in free agency. If you get traded, you can't really say that.
But he did. So like,
That's what I'm saying. So it's not a valid argument.
by who?
Beal should be out by anybody that says that Westbrook is.
Hey,
gonna
do
be
you guys know how
Westbrook's
much Wall's getting paid?
Too much.
team. Yeah.
Like 40 plus.
Yeah, he's
million.
definitely overvalued, especially coming off
The
the,
next, like,
amount of
2
injuries.
years.
That
How
was
much?
ballsy.
How much?
Like 40 plus million.
20 mil a year or 40 per year.
40 per year.
Fuck off.
Oh, he got the LeBron contract.
He
I know LeBron only got 45.
He got 85.
But that was
But
added.
that's for a
That's
couple
added
years,
on
right?
to what he's already on.
Oh, that's true. Oh yeah, it's an extension.
Yeah. AD got that big.
The Lakers are gonna be good for like a grip now.
Nah,
frustrating.
LeBron will be.
It depends on what LeBron.
How long do people been saying that about LeBron? People
Hey.
been saying that for 5 years.
People been saying that shit about LeBron for like a
day
minute.
he's
As soon as that hairline was slipping, they're like, it's retirement.
Yeah.
Put him in the hospice. He gone.
You can't tell me
but
that he can play. for
His
2
contract,
years.
the way he set it up, it ends when, if the NBA changes the rule to where you can come out of high school, his son would be eligible. And so there's, just thinking about it.
I mean-
that'd be crazy, but whatever team drafts him, he
That's
goes and
fair.
signs with them.
It's a good story.
He'd be the
but,
first
like,
ever father-son duo in the NBA.
I don't think that's
What
gonna
if it turns
play.
into like a MJ Wizards type deal?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I don't think that.
I mean, that's
On
not,
paper, that's gonna be
not
pretty
far
sick.
away. That's only depending on if that rule changes. That's in the next like 2-3 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
You
That's
play.
not
You play.
really
So
nice.
he's right now a sophomore. Then he'd play his junior year 1 year. Play his senior year 2 years.
Honestly, I think it depends a lot how he plays the next couple seasons. Because I mean, the cherry picking comments here and there, like I don't think he's just gonna.
LeBron's
he
gonna
has.
pull plug. He's gonna pull some strings. He's gonna get his shot.
Yeah, but he's not. He's not gonna have to like when he was with the Cavs. He ain't gonna have to put the team on his back through the whole regular
Oh,
season.
nah,
he's
nah.
gonna lean on like, all right, man, we fucking paid a lot to get you assholes on our team. Like,
Yeah.
fucking pull your weight, you know.
That'll be
They
interesting.
So I think it's gonna give him an extra season or two because he's not gonna have to put full gas all season.
Curious to see what because in the
Which
in the
is
next
fucking
like
scary.
year or two, you'll really see him like develop as a player, and you'll
How
start.
can you develop more?
What, he's only like fucking 15, dude. 16.
Oh, I thought you were talking about LeBron, like LeBron.
Oh, yeah, LeBron can still develop too. What the fuck?
In what way?
In what way? I'd probably say shooting.
Oh, you think all of a sudden he's just gonna pick up a jumper?
No, like just more consistent.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
man,
his
it's
numbers
changed.
might be better because he's not.
He needs to do what everyone else does as father time comes. Instead of going to the rim of the basket, you adjust to stay out in the perimeter.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Look at Vince Carter.
in that aspect yet.
Vince Carter started out at the fucking rim.
But he's like a non-factor.
What do you mean?
Like, anytime he comes in the game, it's just like nostalgia.
Well, he's retired,
points.
but like,
Oh,
Why not?
fuck me. What I do?
But
yeah.
previously,
but like, well, even then, up to that,
but the last couple seasons, let's not pretend like he was like anything to even
prior
look at.
prior to his like probably like I'd say like 18, like 18, 19, 20 when he played. Or 18.
He was
19.
respectable for
He,
sure.
it was just for the hell of it. But like his runs in Dallas,
Oh, yeah.
his runs in Memphis,
Yeah.
like that was like 2010 through
Yeah.
like 2015.
I get that.
You know what I mean? That's not that long ago.
Who are we talking about?
Vince
Carter.
Carter. But the last like 3 to 4
Vince fucking
Who the
Carter.
fuck knows?
We're
How
just
did
talking
we
about
get to
old
Vince
guys that
Carter?
are
Oh,
kind
we're
of on the
talking
back
about
end.
I
and
don't
then it got to
see-
LeBron.
I don't-
Now we're on
I don't
Vince
see
Carter.
LeBron slowing down in the
I
next
don't
2 to 3
either.
years
Unless-
at all,
unless
unless
some-
he has a very
Yes.
bad injury.
Yes, that's the
Nah,
only
I
way.
think he gets like
Nah.
2, 3
Not even
more
fucking
chips.
close.
I mean,
Yeah.
every year, you see a little bit of father time, but he's still got it.
I don't think it's going to
still
be like
so
his
good.
body that slows down. I think it's going to be like
The game changing.
not even the game, but like what does he have to prove? Like what the
I
chip,
could see
the
him
chip
leaving
on
out
his
on top.
shoulders.
As
got,
long
is gonna
as
start
long
to
as the
fade.
media pushes LeBron, MJ, like as long as they push that, I think it'll fuel LeBron.
But there is none of that. Like the media sucks his dick constantly. Like he's
They
gonna
do.
get more into like the off the court investment.
He's
Building
already
school,
been.
like,
That's why he went to LA.
But that's my point. Is like he's already looking at like outside of basketball shit. I don't think he's like, man, I'm a ball out for 5 more years. Like he's already so invested into off the court shit. His son, like his whole legacy, like that shit. Sports management. He could be
I'm
a
for
mogul
it, though.
in anything that he
I'm
wants.
for it though.
Why the fuck would he do that to his body
plays,
forever?
like some Tom Brady shit till he's like 45.
I don't think he will. There's
It's
no
a totally different game.
there's no need.
What do you mean? It's a less physical game.
What?
Basketball?
Yeah.
No,
It's not for a quarterback. Not compared to a
You think
quarterback.
Tom Brady has a more physical job than LeBron
LeBron?
James?
Yes.
You're
No.
fucking high, brother.
Getting hit
Crazy.
like that? Are you serious?
Once or
Every
twice a
so
game.
often.
LeBron goes to the rim every 48 seconds.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't take.
He gets
off.
Less.
what?
But it's a more physically demanding game.
He's in there
compared to a
all day, and there's
quarterback.
82 of them bitches.
Why do you
Tom
think
Brady
big-
gets 16, and he get a whole week off the ice up?
We could just pull up the numbers on the statistics of injuries. There's way more in football. That's a way more.
But not at the quarterback position.
Yes and no, depending on who you are. But you're still gonna get hit though. You still get hit.
Definitely, yeah.
You know
It
what I mean?
depends on his offensive line.
And
I
half
don't
the
think-
half the time, them fuckers be
Brady got no
trying to
line.
play through that shit. And in basketball, I mean, yeah, they try and play through it, but half the time, nah.
But I mean, you've said it a million times. Everybody in the NBA, probably the NFL too, is playing through some injury
Yeah,
of some sort.
Yes, definitely. When
Well,
when it
just-
becomes your livelihood and it's your job,
Just
yes.
think about how many
yes.
times they're going up and down that court.
I was gonna
A
say,
lot.
Six,
might kind of be a sloppy
7.
example, but
7.
it's probably a sloppy example. But like, literally switch their positions. Like
Who?
Tom Brady doesn't even.
Tom
make a
Brady
G League.
is not getting to the rim, and if he does get contact going to the rim,
Yeah,
like,
no, fuck
He's not
no.
even making a G League.
He's not
team.
doing anything.
well, that's my point. Like, they can handle the same amount of physicality.
LeBron
like, if
could.
LeBron dropped back and got sacked 12 times a game, I think he's fine, bro. Like,
I don't know.
dude, he's the same size as those defensive
The,
ends.
the only, the only reason why I say that is because he's not conditioned and his body is not used to that.
Getting well,
Getting
technically
that-
you're not even allowed to get fell on top of now. So quarterbacks are so protected. In the
That's what I'm
NFL.
saying. Like
yeah,
he
he sneezed on the quarterback. 15 yards. Fuck. He ejected.
So it's like, I mean, that's not happening as much. Maybe back in the day, I could see your argument being super valid, but I don't think it's nearly as close as to his physical. If you're a quarterback from a
Yeah.
quarterback,
I'm
from a
only, and I'm
quarterback.
saying specifically LeBron James. There's players in the NBA that don't fucking get touched. Like Klay Thompson doesn't play physical basketball
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Kind of
But-
defensively,
well,
but like,
I mean-
but LeBron goes to the rim. People
Yeah.
are slapping those arms. It doesn't look like it's physical because he just fucking powers through everything. But if I'm up there, like they're fucking slapping my arm, the ball going to third
Well,
row,
and
like I'm getting fucked up.
I
but
feel
he
like
just
that's
powers
kind of
through.
irrelevant in argument in itself because I feel like they're doing so much more conditioning, so much more pressure on their joints.
Who?
Basketball players, they're doing so much more of that. So much more, basically, just cardio all the way around. They're running way more than an NFL quarterback. They're doing so much more
I
than
would
that.
say they're definitely doing way more cardio.
Yeah, I think they're conditioned better.
Because
But
if you think about like linemen after they retire, dude, they drop like fucking 100 pounds.
yeah, a lot of it they just need like, the weight.
They do the weight on purpose. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like in the NBA, you don't. You want to play at like a great weight, like
Yeah.
your best weight.
Imagine that though. Like you have to be like 300 pounds
yeah.
to be an O lineman.
No, I forget.
And
It was
strong
a
as
story they
fuck.
told.
Dude, super
college
strong.
player. They told
Like-
him that you need to be like you need 70 pounds. Like what? You need 70 more pounds? What's up? What's up with
What's
the next
on
topic here?
Yeah, if we're gonna stay basketball, let's
the
fuck.
race for
Let's get it.
second. The race for second.
For second
in the
what?
West.
in the West?
In the West.
Oh fuck! I already put my dick on the table. OKC, I guess.
Dude,
I
don't know.
What
Got
went
him.
through your brain?
Honestly,
right
I didn't
there?
even look. In my head, they probably still had Kelly Oubre. I remember a couple weeks ago, I was like, dude, OKC is sneaky good. But then I forgot they lost Adams. I forgot. Honestly,
lost
it was.
everybody.
I know. I went back and looked
All
at
they
their
have
depth
is
chart. I was like,
fucking Gilchrist.
Lou Dort.
All they got is Gilchrist.
Hey, that fool put up.
He's
a career
good. Hey,
high
he's
against the
good, bro.
Kings, dog.
He's good. He is good.
He lit us up.
I think they are going to be
like
slept on, but
32.
I fucking like Ricky Rubio, dude. I like
so,
him a lot.
So what's going
He's
on as
the
far as?
Wolves.
No, he's not.
I'm pretty sure Ricky Rubio's
He's
on
on
the Wolves.
OKC.
No, he's
I'm
on
telling
the
you.
Wolves.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He was on the Wolves, dude. I
So-
swear to God, just
Yeah,
left.
Yeah.
he left
Before
Phoenix. He
Phoenix.
left. Yeah, went to Phoenix, and then they just traded back to.
I'm almost.
So what's going on with the
positive.
stadium?
I'm like
scenario?
100%
Are they
sure that
playing
he's
with
on.
fans?
No fans.
No
No.
fans inside of a stadium.
Yes.
No.
Inside their home stadiums.
Yes.
Yeah.
On the road.
So it doesn't really matter. It's basically playing in the bubble.
Not
Except you're
even-
not locked in a hotel.
It's not even close to playing in the bubble.
Yeah, it's-
Yeah, you're not playing with fans.
Yeah,
it's pretty
fuck
much the
off.
same thing.
Whatever.
Except you're not sleeping in the same hotel every week.
No, it's not even nearly
Plus,
close
you
to
still
playing
have
in the
to
bubble.
travel.
There's no travel.
I know, but you're still playing with no. The fans have no impact on the game.
Yeah, the fan aspect.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you
I'm
have
talking about the game.
back-to-backs.
I'm talking about the game.
You have back-to-back like road games sometimes.
No, they're limited.
Yeah,
to
that's
that.
that's the main
But
difference.
I
No,
don't know
they're,
now
they're
with the
completely
shorter-
changing the way they're doing the schedule this year. They're keeping
Yeah.
it more in conference rather than like
traveling?
yeah,
coast
sending
to
out
coast.
east to
Yeah,
west.
so there is going to be another factor on games. Like it's not just going to be wake up, walk downstairs, go play. It's going to be you got to travel here, you got to
Yeah,
go
you
there,
gotta settle in, check into a hotel,
You still got
blah,
your
blah, blah,
all
blah.
your fucking.
You got to ice, you got to condition. Da, 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 da.
You're on the road.
Race for second.
I think
I think
obviously
needs
you
to
got to
be
put the
coming-
Clippers up there.
Yeah.
They're still
And
good.
it's not going to be the Clippers.
They're still going to be good, but I don't think they're as good as they were last year.
Well,
But I mean,
who do you
you
have?
can't
for
have
the-
players like that on a team and like not
I mean,
still be
all right.
good.
So you have the Nuggets, you have the Clippers, you have Portland, you have Dallas, you have
I
the
know all the teams in the
Grizzlies,
West,
you have
but-
Utah.
If we're talking about
You
going
have
second seed, you better drop the Grizzlies out of there
Phoenix.
immediately.
The Grizzlies could. The only reason they didn't make it is because of the bubble. I think if the season kept going the way it was going, they would have slipped into eighth.
Well, you
I could see 3 teams for the.
the
for the
only
race for
reason,
two.
the only reason the Blazers is won that A spot is because they had an extra game on them. They had a whole extra game that they won.
But if we're just going off the bubble, then it's like, well, fuck it. The Phoenix Suns would have won the championship.
The bubble doesn't
The
count.
bubble was a fluke.
I know, but that's
Whoever won that was it was
The
not.
bubble doesn't count because
I
Phoenix
know.
went 8-0 and still missed it with a record
The
of
bubble
I
does
think it was
not
like
count.
35 and
I mean, think about it, dude.
something.
You're in the same, like literally within the same square footage. That means you can ice directly after a game. Like you can go in rehab. You can go and
They do that
do
anyways.
whatever you need to do
They do
within
that
a
anyways.
No, but like think about when you're traveling in the middle of a season,
Half these boys are gonna be
and these
out there
guys are sitting
fucking-
here competing
Yeah,
for a
but they
championship.
didn't play. I mean,
The
barely
only
any
reason, the only
regular
reason I'm saying
season
that
in
is
the
because
bubble.
that's what Damian Lillard said. He
There was
literally
8
in
games.
an interview he said it was easy as shit. We had it super easy.
Yeah,
Oh, in
so
the
I
bubble?
They
think
had everything set up for us perfectly. All we had to do was walk, do what we had to do. We had to play. There was no stress, no distractions.
yeah.
no
So
nothing.
in reality, that's the
Tell that
true
to Tyler
test, right?
Hero.
Huh?
Tell it to Tyler Hero.
What do you mean?
That man was sneaking in pussy left and right.
Was he?
Oh, I just
Dude, I
you
was
play the
seeing-
game and recover.
Bro, I was
Boy.
seeing
Lou Williams out of the strip club eating chicken
That's what I'm
wing.
saying. I was seeing
Shut the fuck up.
I was seeing
We just
articles and
recovering.
shit about like you could pay
fucking
you could
right.
pay to like get someone in. Like
Oh,
you could get them
yeah.
a pass or whatever. Da, 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 da.
Money talks, boy.
100%.
Well, I mean, I
Let's
feel
be
like
honest.
that's the true test to the skill of the players, right? If there's no factor,
How much could you get away with?
like how much, there's no fan impact, there's no traveling, there's nothing like that. It's really just comes down to the skill of the team, and I think that I don't think that should be just thrown under the rug as a fucking fluke.
it is thrown under the rug because that's not how the game is played.
I know, but that
gotta
I
have
feel
a
like
good-
that shows the
but-
true skill of the team. Like I think that's
but
that
if
has
you
something
take
to
that
do.
side of the argument, then the last 50 years of the NBA are null and void
Obviously,
due
yeah.
to travel and fans.
I know, but this was like, I think it still meant something. I don't think
No.
it was fucking
Yeah, it
irrelevant.
meant something. Obviously, yes.
They didn't mean
they
jack
went out and
shit.
played. They went and did something. But like,
So
it'll
that-
always be
so-
looked back as like.
So that Denver team, that shit is irrelevant. That
As fuck.
the 2-3-1
I don't think that. I don't.
like what?
I don't think that Clippers
that,
team
that
loses
just
game
showed
4
that
or
just
game 5.
That I mean, if it was played in a normal like atmosphere, it would not have been that outcome.
Because they would have been in LA. I don't think LA loses game 5.
3-1, and that means you have at
Do you think
least
it goes
what, 2
3-1?
more at home. I don't
No,
think that's
it goes
happening.
4-1. They were up like 89-63 in the third.
I think it has less
And
to do
that's
with the
what
travel
started the
and
comeback.
more to do with like individual team chemistry. Because when you stuck with like your squad, I think that's why the Suns were good. Is because they have like everybody got along. They have good chemistry. Teams like the Clippers, we've already heard that like that the top 2 dudes can do whatever the fuck they
Have
want.
you seen all those?
And yeah, people are like the other team,
Dude.
like the rest of the team is like Lightweight Salty, PG, and Kawhi because they just call they say when they want to play, they get special treatment. They have their own private security, like
Yeah.
their own trainers. The rest of the team just is.
If I'm Kawhi, I'm hiring my own privacy.
Well, but that's my point. Is like the
They didn't even have
chemistry
to
of the
hire it.
team is
They-
like
they
Montrezl
gave
Harrell
it
not
to
gonna be
him.
diving on the floor for pouting ass PG. You know what I mean? Like
Well, the Clippers didn't.
Play
he's
off
gonna do
on
it.
it.
He's gonna do it for a pouting ass LeBron. Though.
that's my point. But that's my point for the bubble. Like the team like you're fucking stuck with these assholes for like months. If you don't
Literally, it
like
was
them,
months.
yeah, it's like if your team is not like
I think it was a great
Real-
team building exercise.
or team destroying. Look, at a
Honestly,
lot of
look-
those teams that are in the bubble just got blown the fuck up.
Eh,
Well,
I would say one of the main ones
Well,
was,
Houston.
Yeah,
was
well,
Houston
Houston.
and the Clippers.
Yeah, but Houston, I'm looking at the Clippers depth chart right now. They got
They
Luke
wanna-
Kennard is fucking good, dude.
They want to.
They got Serge Ibaka now.
they
Their
wanna-
fucking team is legit.
They got Lou Will.
Lou Williams. They got
They're gonna
Reggie
trade-
Jackson.
They're gonna
they
trade
got
Lou.
Marcus Morris.
Patrick
They're
Beverly.
They're gonna trade Lou.
I don't think they can.
They've been trying, or
Who-
maybe
they're
they're
gonna
not trying,
go.
or he wants to. I
gonna
read about
trade
that.
him.
My dick got hard thinking of him wearing a Warriors jersey.
No.
With Clay too. If they were both, if Clay was,
Well,
in,
I'm
like,
saying
that
to
whole
kind of
team,
fill in, because I guarantee you can get Lou. Hey, just 1 year to say, let's see what's up.
I think he's got like 2 or 3 years left or something on his contract.
Yeah,
Got a little
probably.
fatty.
Okay, so back to the topic. Who you got for 2 seed?
2 seed.
I mean, it's hard to
Phoenix.
fucking
I think
call
it's
right
between
now.
3 teams.
Phoenix.
It's between way more than 3 teams.
I don't think
but
so.
I don't think it's gonna be Phoenix.
It's
at all.
It's really like anybody's.
I'm
spot.
gonna look
I
this
don't think so
camera. We're
either.
gonna run it back. What's today's date? November 2nd.
Today's
Nope.
December
December
3rd.
What?
December 3rd.
You're just 32 days
The
off.
election
No big
hasn't
deal.
happened yet.
December 3rd. Run it back.
Nuggets.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Nuggets.
Portland Trailblazers.
You're
Suck my
fucking
cock.
smoking
Actually,
dope.
you want to get into some picks? I just got one. We're talking NBA. I got NBA futures. So I bet 2 potential 2021 NBA MVPs. I placed a bet for Dame Lillard winning the MVP next year
How
at
many
plus
how many
1,500.
units you sprinkle in?
Just one. I'm putting like $10. I don't care that much.
It's not
But
even a unit.
the unit's not $100. Everybody has their own different unit.
Right, but you might as well just use 100.
No, but I'm not betting fucking $100. That ain't my unit. My unit's $10. Me and Dave Portnoy are not betting the same units. You know what I mean? Like I'm fucking staying in my lane. I'm not betting $100. And then the other one, I got Trae Young at plus 5,000. That's 50 to 1.
Would you sprinkle on that one?
Another $10. If I put $10, I win like $500.
I think it'd be 50.
No.
Right? Oh, plus
Plus
5,000.
5,000.
Plus 5,000. Wow. Trae Young, that team
So
is
if I put
good,
100,
brother.
I'd get 5,000.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Dude, look at
This
the
fool's about to
futures.
bet $200 on his MVP pick.
Where's
Yeah.
Curry?
Or like you can bet on most
Hey,
improved
bro.
player.
Hold on. If you would have bet, you would have
Curry's-
lost your fucking ass.
Hey,
You would've
Curry
lost,
is
bro.
third.
Right? Hey, but
gonna
check
say,
this
where's
out. I
Curry
won
on that
$50
list?
on DraftKings, so fuck you.
But see, brother,
$58 actually.
I've been gambling for a minute. Dude, the first bet I ever played was a parlay card, and I fucking hit a parlay my first ever time gambling. It was a 3-team college parlay, and ever since then, I just was erect.
How much did you get?
I was like $1,300. First time I ever bet, I put like, I think 150 some shit. Like, it was on payday, and all the dudes I worked with in a warehouse, they all gambled and shit. And I was like, dude, fuck it, give me those cards. I'm gonna fill it out. And ever since then, I was hooked. I fucking never won a parlay card again. But I was like, oh shit, dude, it's a good feeling. So you're gonna remember that DraftKings shit forever, and you're always gonna be like, man, I know I got it in me, man. I know
won
something.
$50.
I fucking beat Vegas that one time. I know I got the scoop
It
on
was,
this
it was
somehow, and you're
it
gonna
was
be
a
every week.
$25
You're like,
entry, and I was like, fuck it. I
So did
entered-
you win?
so you made $25.
I was gonna say, did you win?
So we got Portland, Phoenix.
I'm probably gonna go like, I mean,
OKC,
I'm going
right?
Denver. No.
No, you can't change it. You pick OKC.
Fuck, you already went back and edited the blog. Go check. Ain't no OKC on that bitch. Ain't none.
Who'd you pick? Who'd you pick
I
then?
said Denver.
Yeah, I'm with you on Denver.
Bro, I seen that shit and I was like, excuse me.
Yeah, I know.
Wait a.
Did you see what time I posted the blog?
It was like 12:45.
Yeah, fuck you, dude. I was up late.
Yeah.
I was up
Why,
for work. I was
why
like,
do you
what the
think?
fuck?
Why do you think Denver will get better?
I don't think they necessarily need to get better. I think
Or,
Houston
like,
got
why-
slightly
why do you
worse.
think
I
they
think the
will-
Clippers got slightly worse.
Jokic needs to come conditioned.
I think Portland got. I don't think they got that much better. Do you? I know you're making the case that they got better, but I think them losing Whiteside is a big deal. He was like the anchor of their.
Well, the only reason Whiteside was there because they lost Nurkic,
Yeah, but
and now Nurkic will be healthy.
okay, but
And prior and
Who's the two?
listen
Who's the two?
and prior to that, prior to
I still got Denver.
Nurkic, prior to Nurkic going down when they had Cantor and all the other players, they finished second in the West.
yeah.
So I mean, and Dame's got better. CJ will progress. You
Who's
know what I
the
mean?
two?
They brought
McCollum?
back Rodney.
Rodney Hood.
They
is
brought in
a
my boy Harry
non-factor.
Giles.
They did. That was kind of big.
Dude.
Zach Collins.
He
You
might be a little
Sacramento
sleeper.
motherfuckers
He might be a
around
little
here, dog.
sleeper,
brought
bro.
back
If that
Melo.
motherfucker came from Atlanta, you
They
guys wouldn't
did
even
bring
know
back
his
Melo.
goddamn name.
He
Shut the
didn't,
fuck
he didn't come from Atlanta.
I know. He's coming from here. That's why. That's the
didn't
only reason
come
you know
from
who that
here.
motherfucker is. Harry Giles? Where did he play last year?
Oh, sorry. I thought
What
you
the
were
fuck's on your hat, sir?
I thought you were
Styles.
talking about. I thought you were talking about where he was actually like from.
Oh, no. I'm saying that the only reason you know him is because he's like, not a hometown kid, but like last season, he's like fresh on all your minds. If that motherfucker was like on second
he was
string
cool
coming out of
with it.
Washington, you would not be
He was
hyped.
cool with it in college.
I don't think I
For
can
sure.
tell you another person on the Kings bench, to be honest.
Oh, that's kind of my point. Can
We
you name
got-
anybody
we
on
got, like, a
Washington's
whole
bench?
new roster, huh?
Can you name anybody on Washington's bench?
Bertans.
He's
Ish
starting,
Smith.
bruh. Ish Smith, you're right. That's a good one. Off the bench.
IT.
He's not. Does he even have a team?
Nope.
I don't think he has a team yet.
Talking about Celtics bringing him back, but
IT. He's a free agent.
Is he?
Yeah, I don't think he has a team currently.
Yeah.
And you hear him saying, "Oh, I'm back to my Celtics."
That's
days."
my resident sleeper.
boy. Shut your ass up.
I can't believe him.
Why?
Because he says he's blown by Kyrie and KD.
And what did Kyrie and KD say?
Not shit.
Exactly.
And what happened? KD's coming off a torn Achilles, and
I know.
Kyrie
didn't play at
I
all
didn't want to
last
play
year.
basketball
I
anymore.
know.
or it's flat.
Kyrie's overrated, if you ask me.
Okay, well, that's the worst take ever. You're a Warriors fan. You've seen him crucify us multiple times.
But now he's overrated.
Hey, I'm gonna keep 100.
That's fair.
A healthy Kyrie is like
He's the best point guard. In
Yeah,
the
I was about to say,
league.
like,
Healthy. I don't
top
fucking
two, number
care.
one.
Maybe
depending-
not anymore. He's
depending
definitely
on
getting
how-
up there.
Depending on how Curry's playing.
Yeah, and I'm telling
I'm
you,
still
dude, I think
taking
Trey
Trey.
Young is like literally gonna take this league over from
I'd-
like the point guard position.
Possibly.
Well, Atlanta, I mean,
Dude, that fucking starting five is solid.
Fuck them. They're not that good. They're not that good.
Clint Capella,
They're not that good.
top 10 center in the NBA.
Yeah. I'll give you
Okay.
that.
how many are there?
John
Seven?
Collins, dog,
He's a dog. for
fucking
sure.
dog. Trey Young, buckets. He probably gonna be the highest scoring point guard, maybe Russ or like depending on what position James Harden plays.
De'Aaron
Oh,
Fox.
fucking suck my cock, sucker, dude.
No.
If
Wait,
Dude,
suck
I'll bet you
Suck
right
my
now that
cock, sucker,
De'Aaron
dude.
Fox will be the leading scorer of the Sacramento Kings.
I don't, who cares?
Which therefore will means he'll be up there with the top scorers. He's a point guard, so that makes him the top.
But you guys are gonna be one of the lowest scoring teams in the NBA.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Who's gonna
either.
score?
Who's going to score? Fucking our whole roster.
Buddy's still on the team.
Okay.
We literally, I mean, obviously we don't have that same coach, but not even 2 seasons ago, we led the league in points and in pace.
Buddy's
With not even
The
not
reigning-
even the current roster we have.
The reigning 3-point champion
that
is still on
you
the
know,
roster.
You know damn well that means nothing. Any all-star.
That means he can shoot.
so
Right.
So who cares?
You gotta have a shooter.
You said who's gonna score? He can shoot.
My
He can
point is
make
they
it.
don't make the playoffs ever. So like they're not. They're
We're not talking
non-factor.
about playoffs.
I know, but I'm saying like it doesn't.
You want to talk
cares?
about practice?
No, we're talking about like games where it counts. You're talking
not
about
talking about
fake
playoffs.
fucking 3-point contests in the middle of the All-Star game when half those dudes are fucking hungover.
I don't think so. I think some of the people be out there compete. You can't
That's-
tell me if you.
That's
have
how you know
if
that
you were-
motherfucker trash when you're one like he won 3-point contest.
You can't tell me
Who
Devin.
fucking cares,
you can't
brother?
tell me
That was an
Devin
argument
Booker
for
was
Nate
not trying his
Robinson.
fucking heart out to win that fucking 3-point contest.
I don't know if he's trying his heart out, but I don't think he was sweating it either way. He's like, right after this, I'm about to go balls deep into Jenner. So I don't give a fuck about
Is
this
he still
3-point
dating
contest.
Kendall?
No, she's
matter.
probably on to some other basketball player that's light
Can't
skinned.
Bazemore.
I think Devin Booker.
LaMelo Ball.
You think what?
I think it's Devin
Not
Booker.
LaMelo Ball.
So if
It was Malik Beasley.
if you got
and
Buddy
Laura
Hield,
Pippen.
if you got Buddy Hield and you got Buddy Hield and Devin Booker on the same team, 3 seconds left. Who's getting the ball?
You said what now?
Who?
You got Devin Booker and you got Buddy Hield on the same team. 3 seconds left. Who's getting the ball?
That's a dumb question.
I'm gonna give it to Buddy Hield.
That's also a dumb answer.
That's the fucking worst answer of all
I'm
time.
gonna give it to Buddy
Okay.
Hield.
Well, it's because of your hat. I want everyone. If anybody's watching this on camera, I want James to stand up. Show everybody your outfit, sir.
What's cracking?
He got the King's hat. He got the King's sweater. He got a King's tattoo. He got the King's logo on his fucking wrist, brother.
We got Tennessee shoes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dumpster fire organizations, top to bottom. Hey, actually, Tennessee basketball this year, college basketball. I don't know if you're following it. Tennessee is.
You said
fucking
dumpster
good.
fire
Go
Oregon.
Might
ahead
want
with
to stay
that.
humble over there. Your Warriors were not that good.
15 and 55. 50.
15 to 50.
15 and 50.
But yeah, I've been saying forever that we were
The
horrible.
bottom of the West Conference. They didn't even make it to the bubble.
Good. That means we're
The
well
last
rested,
time-
brother.
the
We
last
was in the
time-
lab. We was cooking in the gym.
The
boy.
last time the Warriors played, it'll be like 220
You goddamn right.
some odd days.
Well rested.
They had an
When's the last time
entire
LeBron
offseason.
played?
71 days.
LeBron
I
is
think.
still icing right now.
I don't
probably
think
getting
he
hair
plays
plugs
the first
today.
2 weeks. He probably ain't gonna play the first 2
Goddamn
weeks.
right he's not. And we gonna be out there fresh, running circles around them hoes.
Oh no.
Kelly Oubre takes 3 steps. He's already at the fucking other side of the court.
He's long.
That motherfucker long.
He's long.
No homo. And he just got engaged, bro. He's about to plan his life in the Bay. He's
All
about
I
to be
need-
here forever.
I don't think about forever. He's bounced his entire career.
You think a fucking swag daddy like that is gonna end up in fucking New Orleans or
What
something?
about Swaggy P?
Oh, well, he can't play basketball. That's the problem.
He was alright.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I think of his name, I think of him turning around and go like
Exactly.
this.
Hey,
Or
but
And
he
then I
was-
go, oh,
He's
bitch.
literally famous for like texting.
What?
Like,
Yeah, he's a meme. Like what the fuck?
yeah. Honestly, if most people think of Nick Nick Young, you just think of what? Like that fucking
when
meme
I
with
think
the
of
little
Nick
question
Young, I
mark?
think of fucking
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell.
That's what I'm saying. No one knows him for basketball
Snitching
shit.
on his ass.
He's like a Shaqtin' a fool. Like he's the
He's
the
Swaggy
guard
P.
version of JaVale McGee. Like
Okay. The guard version of JaVale McGee.
yeah, he just and when he's out there, it's must watch TV. He's gonna do something dumb.
Swaggy P.
He's the type of motherfucker to take the ball like out on the sideline. He just gonna shoot it from out of bounds, straight from.
That's dope.
He's not even gonna pass it. He's just gonna fucking pull it up.
That's dope.
What's my-
Christmas week, opening night. Warriors in Brooklyn to face the Nets. Clippers in their hometown of LA to face the LA Lakers.
We gonna take that Slender Man looking motherfucker. We gonna wrap him up real tight in a fucking box. We gonna put a fat ass bow on it. We gonna serve it to the Eastern Conference for Christmas.
Why are you
welcome.
bashing the man who brought us 2 championships?
He didn't bring it to us. He just
He
joined the
handed
party.
us 2 championships.
Shut the fuck.
Okay, hold.
You're not
the
even a
fuck
Warrior
on.
fan, are you? When did you start watching the Warriors?
What do you mean?
We had chips before him. We were
What?
dynasty way before him.
what?
You're an idiot. That fucking infuriates
time out.
me. You don't even know what you're
73 and
talking about.
9.
Was
Right,
before
yes,
KD.
I
Before
understand
KD,
that.
brother.
You're gonna tell me that 173 and 9 season creates a dynasty?
Dude,
A dynasty has to
this
be
is not even for debate.
a
Yeah,
dynasty
this
is
is
5+ years. Now the
Look at the
Warriors are
camera.
a dynasty.
No, they're not. You just shitted on me for them being on the worst season in almost their history last year. 15 and 50, and you're like they're a dynasty right now.
No.
What? are you
Now
talking
that
about?
team was a dynasty. Before Katie, that was not a fucking dynasty.
Yes, it is, dude. There's 3 Hall of Fame starters on that team. What are you talking
That's
about?
not a dynasty though. Dynasty.
Dude, they
is
went to the
winning,
NBA championship fight.
Winning.
Dude, they had some before KD got there. Why did he leave?
They had one.
Okay. You
That's
saying
not
they
a
couldn't have done it
that's
again
not a
without him?
dynasty.
No.
I'm not saying they couldn't, but bringing KD in literally handed them rings.
No, it didn't.
They handed KD rings.
Statistically, the team got worse when he showed up.
That team.
Was that right or wrong?
Golden
Well, teams
State
around him got
Warriors
better,
team. That Golden State Warriors team without KD
Is a
in-
championship team.
Yes,
Proven.
but I don't think they're beating. I don't think they're sweeping LeBron
they
without KD.
We could have beat him the year before if Draymond didn't get.
It's fondling
He
his
had
little
no
tight thing.
He had no Kyrie, no Kevin Love,
Okay.
right?
And we didn't have Draymond Green, and
Oh
Curry
my
was
God.
injured in the playoffs. So what are we doing?
Didn't have Draymond.
And Barnes
Dude, he's the
shot
defensive
like
player of the
shit.
year. He's like the fucking core of our team. What are you talking about?
Core of the team. He's
You don't think Draymond, when we won our first championship, you don't think Draymond was one of the most important players on the floor?
yes,
Oh, then what are you talking about?
but did that Draymond leaving? They had a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, that had a humongous impact.
No,
Dude, that's dumb.
no.
This is not like
They lost Game 5.
I
They
didn't wanna
fucked
waste
up
time
when
on
they
this.
lost Game 5
why did we lose game 5?
of the finals.
I know, but why did we lose that game? Oh, our best defensive player was suspended. That
Nah,
sure had
that,
nothing
that
to
was
do
game
with
that was game
six.
6.
Oh.
Draymond got ejected Game 5,
so he
and
was
that's
out
why
for
they
some of the
lost Game 5.
Yeah.
And then
and got
game 7.
suspended.
Blocked by LeBron.
Yeah. Oh,
And it was over at Game 5 when
no,
Draymond
it
got
wasn't.
ejected.
Dude, it literally came down to like the final seconds of
It
game
really
7.
did.
What are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
Game 7, they
dude, you fucking ice cold takes. Ice cold.
You sound like
Fuck
a bitter
off.
Warriors fan.
He does.
Bitter? What are you talking about?
does.
Dude, I got enough rings to slap the shit out of all you motherfuckers.
He can't admit when it's like, all right.
Dude, I'm about to break a hole in your
I know, but
fucking
you're
wall.
you can't sit here and say KD didn't make the team.
I mean, we can look
more-
up statistics. Their team
Yeah,
was
but you
I
gotta
don't
look
give
up.
a
He
fuck
showed on.
about
No, you could.
I know, but that's the difference. If you-
No, because you could look up
The numbers
statistics
don't lie.
of
Don't
the
be a
team,
stats guy.
but you got to look up the statistics of every other team in the Western Conference if you want to do that.
Okay, then who got worse once KD
Well, who got
there?
better? Who got better in that?
The
in that
Warriors
league?
got
Tell me.
infinitely better.
You the one that
I
stated the
don't- I
argument.
don't know,
Now
but you
set your
have to
case.
do that.
Yes,
I-
but
you have to do
listen,
that.
You gotta do that. You the one that said it.
I know, but you're saying that if we just
In
look
the
up
court of law,
statistics
people are
of-
laughing at you.
Listen,
you
if
can't
you
accuse
just-
something and then
listen,
come with nothing.
listen.
And say you proved that I'm wrong. That's not how that goes.
I'm not
So,
saying you're wrong. I'm
listen.
saying you got to do that.
Dalton,
You
your
gotta do that to be
theory.
right.
Okay, so pull the other stats and look at other
That's what we
teams.
need to do in order to find
Okay,
that. Like,
so yeah,
teams have
so
to be
just
the
for
same,
a short,
and then
a
you
short,
get better. Like
a
it's
short,
got-
quick, conversation. The Warriors were the reigning champions.
Like literally
They-
when the
you know what I
season
mean?
started before
Like,
KD,
so like therefore like
favors to repeat.
you could check the stats, but they were reigning champions, and
course,
then they
you're always
acquired
gonna be the
fucking
favorite.
probably
Yeah.
top 5 best player of all time. Like,
Yeah. After they beat
Best
him.
player in the league.
you know what I mean?
After they
Like,
beat him.
Yeah, like literally after they beat him.
Yeah.
Like they were up 3-1.
Yeah.
And then the Warriors came, you know what I mean? So like the Warriors were like they were already who they were. They
We've
were
already been to the finals multiple
Yeah,
seasons
like-
in a row.
they were yeah.
and won one.
They got yes,
You
the
can say the same
Warriors
thing
got
about
better.
LeBron. He loses half the
Warriors
time
got
he's in
better,
there. Doesn't
yes,
mean
but
it's
the-
like
but
See,
their
he's saying
team's
they
not
didn't.
good.
He said they got worse.
No, the
when
Warriors
KD came.
The Warriors got better.
He said they got
They got
worse.
I
better.
said
according to
statistically,
stats.
the team got worse.
He also
Yeah,
said
so that's
they
what
were
I'm
a
saying. If,
dynasty
like,
before
you-
KD.
They were
They
on
were.
their way.
What
They
I'm
were on
arguing.
their way to a dynasty. With or without KD, the Warriors would have done
Yeah, but
what
you
they've
can't.
done.
That's
I don't
all
think they
off
win-
fucking.
If
They
you
don't win
if
that's
you
all
just
off stars
if
in
you
the
just
sky, like,
googled
it
a
doesn't-
picture
That
of
is,
the
but-
Warriors dynasty, I don't think KD's picture pops up
The
first.
KD's picture, it's all 5 of them. Probably honestly be fucking Zaza.
Whoa.
Then why?
Zaza.
Dude, that doesn't make
'Cause you
sense.
know the
Then why was he
dynasty's
such a
a
cupcake for
five.
coming?
Who?
I think
KD,
KD's a
Because he
straight
got
snake.
fucking he got dicked
You
by
little-
the
little-
Warriors
I
3
know
to 1.
because we
Little
were
punk
already
boy.
such a fucking super team that it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's unfair. Now they got the best player. Fuck, that's not fair. They were already so
Honestly,
good.
when KD went there, it kind of ruined basketball for me.
It did. A lot of people did.
Yeah.
That's the same thing you were saying a couple weeks ago. We're like, oh, if Harden goes to the Nets, I'm fucking over it. It's
That's
like,
a lot. Never mind.
it's the same.
I was gonna say, I think
It's
you just
literally
said,
the
brother.
same. It's
Yeah.
a team that's existing that's already fucking fantastic.
Not
A
even. We have
proven
no
track
idea
record.
if that team.
Well,
the
you're right.
Warriors, it'd be worse. It was the Warriors was worse.
For sure. For
They
sure.
were-
There's 4
'cause they were
All-Stars.
already-
But that's my point. Is like Durant left because he's like, oh shit, what they got going is working. I'm about to go hop on their ships. It wasn't like, oh, we need KD to win some chips.
it's like
that's what
like,
you
that's
said.
Like
I
saying,
said.
That's like saying Magic Johnson's Lakers was not a dynasty.
You
Am
said
I
the only
correct?
reason that the Warriors won is because that KD like
No,
handed them
I
to
said
them.
KD handed the Warriors championships, and you can't tell me that I'm fucking wrong.
But I can because they did it the year before without him.
So what were the
No Kevin Love and no Kyrie.
Ay, chiquita, man.
what years were that?
We're even
what
with-
years did KD come in? Do you remember?
17, 18,
What year did he come?
19.
He came for what? 3 seasons?
2.
I think he was there for 2 years.
2.
Might have been-
17, 18, 19 were the
Yeah.
span. So it was technically 3 years, but he's only
The
there for
Warriors,
2.
the Warriors getting Kevin Durant is
That's crazy.
equivalent to the Lakers coming off a championship and drafting Magic Johnson with the #1 pick.
I don't know nothing about that early basketball. I'll be real with you.
That's why. Like, if you just Google, like, what's the best basketball team of all time? I don't think the Warriors team with KD is popping up. It's a Warriors team without KD.
No.
And with fucking Leandro
No.
Barbosa. One of the best teams of all time.
You better respect Jordan Bell.
I thought he was going to be so fucking
Me
good.
too.
Coming out of Oregon, I was like, this man's going to be a monster. He didn't do shit. I don't even know where he is, bro.
I think he's in fucking Minnesota.
He was there.
I think he still
I'm trying to find the win-lose.
I think they really got rid of him because, like, his work ethic was just garbage.
He had the body.
That's what everything,
Bill.
like, on paper,
It
I was
all
like,
looked
he's
good.
going to be fucking
But you
awesome.
watched him and you're like, you seen something, you're like, oh, and you're like, ooh.
That's how I feel about Pashal. Like, sometimes I'm, like, super
Pascal?
high on him.
Pascal?
I like that. He's French.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it
my-
100. He
in my head.
looks like a tall, he looks like a tall Kyle Lowry.
He does, bro. He kind of
The way
does.
he
In
plays,
face,
and like
too.
the herky jerky.
2017, he came in.
Who?
Yes.
I think so.
Kevin
Oh, the
Durant?
2016-17 season, I think.
They swept every team in that playoffs.
Who?
Every
They
single
would not
team.
have done that.
And they won
without KD.
4-1.
But you're changing your argument.
No, I'm just
No, I'm not.
no. He's
I-
saying that
I
they
was
made
arguing-
Them, he handed them championships. The year
he
before
did.
that, did they sweep every single team?
But that, again, that's a different argument.
Because all the
I-
teams changed, right?
That's what my argument was.
Because all the
That's
teams
what the argument was.
probably got better or some got worse, right? Is what I'm trying to say.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
There's
I'm saying. So
off-season
you can't
movement
just
every
say
year.
like it made them worse. Like, nah, that could have to do with the teams all around them getting better and beating the Warriors when they, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going 73 and fucking.
You also got to think that 18 or last year when LeBron didn't make the playoffs, and the Raptors ended up winning the championship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no KD, there's
Yeah.
no Clay,
Yeah.
and the Warriors couldn't get it done.
Yeah. Well, Clay's a big fucking part of that, believe it or not.
Part of that.
And the
You're
reason...
right.
So look,
This frustrates me.
They
So
lost
with
game
Kate-
6.
with
I watched
KD
every fucking Warrior game, like start to finish, pre,
So-
post game. Like, I watched the whole shit. Like, you watched the
another
teams.
year with
I fucking
KD,
know this.
4-1, 4-1.
Yeah.
They went 7 with
Oh,
Houston,
against the ancient Spurs.
and then
okay.
they swept Cleveland,
Yeah.
and then we go.
Oh, wait, did they sweep Houston? How'd that go?
they went 7. I said.
Yeah. Okay. So they didn't just sweep their way to the championship.
No, but they sure as
Okay.
fuck made it look. I
And
mean,
that
easy
was,
besides
They
that.
did not
was
make that look easy.
and
Houston
that
was
was
dogging
finals.
them.
The
Houston
And
Western
that
was
was
Conference
a
Finals,
Houston team with no Chris Paul.
And let's be real.
Yeah.
That old time Spurs probably would have won that series if Zaza hadn't twisted Kawhi's ankle.
Hey, I'm gonna keep
Maybe,
it 100.
but
That, hey,
that
that Spurs
shit is
team
so
was lit.
That
Spurs
was a
team
very
That
you
revisionist
said the
history
ancient
shit is
Spurs.
so fucking
You
whack.
said ancient Spurs, and that was the Kawhi Spurs. That wasn't no ancient Spurs.
So
That's like saying
Duncan was already gone. Ginobili
Chiquita.
was still on the field. Parker was on the Hornets.
Yeah, I get it. But
Do
you,
this.
like injuries happen
You
every
don't-
year. You can't do
But
like
you're
you
getting
can't
these
do
arguments,
that.
and you're getting caught though.
what's that
Caught
say?
on what? What
You
is
said ancient Spurs. Hey,
KD
that's
with
just
them in
one
2016?
example.
I'm aware. What?
Was he with them in 2016?
Yeah.
No,
That
that was a 73 and
Oh no,
9.
that's
Or
the
15,
that's the
16.
time. That's when we beat them when they were up 3-1.
15-16.
Okay, so that happened that year.
Oh no, slow down. This is no KD, right? So first round, who do we play? Houston,
4-1,
4-1. Okay, competitive? No. Round 2, who do we play?
Portland.
What was the score? 4-1.
Yeah, 4-1.
Okay, again, non-competitive series.
Oklahoma City.
No KD
4-3.
still. Okay.
Finals 4-3.
Yeah.
The next 2 years after, when KD was
But
there,
you
went
hurried
on-
through that real
I know,
quick.
but you went on to 4-1 and then 4-0.
He hurried
Okay.
through
KD
he
in the
hurried through
finals.
what makes your argument invalid.
No, he hurried through what
Going
made it
4-3
valid.
and
I didn't
4
even
and
say
3.
anything. I'm just saying.
No, 4-1 and 4-1 in the
And
first
then
2
4
rounds.
and 3 and 4 and 3. That's the first 2 rounds.
All right,
You're
why
the
the
number
fuck
one
are we
seed.
talking about the Warriors?
Because this is a hot topic with
This is
Shannon. I want to get
whack.
him riled up.
Dude, the reason
The
The
Warriors
number
are
one
good.
seed
They're
should
great.
always sweep the first round. And depending
What
on
the fuck
who
are
they
you
play,
talking
that's
about?
so dumb. That's not even.
That's
That's literally against Warriors. When we were the 8th seed, we knocked out the Mavs.
11, 10, or 08 maybe? 08, 09?
It happens like a lot,
I think that was like 05, 06.
especially the
Was
like,
it that long
It's
ago?
literally in the Warriors' history. We've done that
like
before.
6, 7. That was the year Dirk won MVP.
And the
2007.
reason that we got worse after KD, this is like balls deep Warrior fan shit. When we won the championship, who won the MVP?
KD.
No, before him.
Oh.
Finals MVP. Okay. What position did he play? Did he come off the bench?
Yeah.
Strength in numbers. What does that mean?
Your bench.
No, exactly. What happened when KD came? What happened to the bench? Gone. Bye. That's where literally all of our success is gone after KD left because we gave up our entire
After
bench, our
KD
entire
left.
What do you mean your success was gone? You guys won championships.
after KD
After he
left.
left. After he left.
We gave up. That's what you give up. That the Lakers did the same fucking
That's
thing
why
to
we get
LeBron.
worse. We knew he wasn't
give
gonna
it up.
stay.
The
You
Lakers
give
didn't
up.
have success before LeBron came. Like KD, how the Warriors had success.
It's totally different. That's not even the same argument.
No, but I'm
We were literally
arguing that
cream of the crop.
you
I know,
got
but you shut
worse. You got worse because you
The
got rid of
team-
your entire bench.
Our
right?
starting five got better. The team,
And I'm arguing the Lakers did the exact same
they
thing
didn't.
because in 4 years LeBron's not going to be there and neither is fucking AD.
Yeah, he is. He signed for 5 years.
Yeah, he
They can
just-
still trade that contract.
There probably is a
And I
no
said 4
trade clause.
And
in
I
that
don't think
contract.
I don't think there's a player option. Is there?
No, it's full. It's 5 full years, but I believe there is a no trade clause in that contract unless he approves the team.
Okay,
So therefore, that limits him to like
5 years.
2 teams.
yeah.
5 years, right? AD and LeBron are not going to be there. LeBron 100%.
I
won't
could
be
see
there.
AD finishing in LA and wanting to
Nah,
be up
he'll
there
go
with
to
the
New York.
LA bigs.
Yeah,
He'll
he
go
wants
to
his
Shaq
number
and
retired.
Wilt
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Kareem.
He's not going to be there because he didn't start with him. He's not going to get those numbers like that. He's already what, 6-7 years into his career.
The Warriors
He's already
retired
said he
fucking
he
KD's
doesn't
jersey.
care. He doesn't care about the numbers. He wants championships. He
Yeah.
flat out said that.
Right, but
He
you're
doesn't
not
care
going
about
to
the
be
money, the
but-
numbers. He wants championships.
But he can't be in that big conversation without playing an entire career with the Lakers. He's not going to get that milestone.
Yeah, he will.
It depends. He got
'cause-
5 years to wrap
well,
up
not
a
even
whole
that.
handful.
Yeah, he will because
Yeah.
LeBron's going to be put up there.
Not no fucking Kareem numbers.
No, but he's going to be considered one of the great Lakers.
There's a lot of them. So
And
he's
I don't
top
agree with
10,
it, but
yes.
the media will push that narrative.
Robert Horry is like in Lakers lore.
Along with
Anthony
Rockets.
Davis can sneak in there.
Right. Derek Fisher, come on now.
Yeah.
Derek Fisher's not one of the Lakers' greats.
What?
He
You don't
was
think
a
so?
great Laker, but he's not one of the
My guy has
greatest
5
Lakers.
Brother, you
championships
just
in that
re-
jersey.
You just
Kobe
reversed
and
the
Shaq.
words.
Oh, he's a great Laker, but he's
Kobe
not
and
one
Shaq
of the
don't have 5
greatest.
jerseys.
No,
on
I'm just
that.
saying. They say they have.
Kobe got 5.
That's why they won him. They didn't win him because Derek Fisher.
Yeah, let's be real.
Well, you can say they wouldn't have won a lot without
But
Robert Horry.
He was the starting point guard. And keep in mind, Cameron, I fucking hate the Lakers.
Yeah.
I think everybody here hates the Lakers.
Nah, I know some people who are in love with.
You like the Lakers?
No, I didn't say I like
Not
him.
here.
But I don't hate
I know,
him. I don't really have a reason to hate him.
Fucking hate him.
I was never. A
I'm about to
Kings fan,
revoke
so-
your Warriors fandom.
Why? Because I was right.
Okay.
It's a fucking conference team.
I kind of agree with.
It's a
Jason.
descent division.
Yeah, I know,
team,
but
brother.
you.
You
But
called
your
them a
basketball
dynasty
knowledge is
before
pretty
KD.
Shit,
That was
you should
my
hate the
argument,
fucking
bro.
Lakers.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Basketball history.
I
out the
didn't
window.
say I didn't hate him. I'm saying I kind of agree with Jason on the whole KD thing.
That's
Why
fair.
the fuck are we
I'm-
still talking about the Warriors?
I was gonna say I'm fine with
week
that. The
one
two
slate,
basketball
It's a
brains.
valid thing going on. Like they're a relevant team right now in the NBA.
Who?
Why not talk about them? The Warriors.
Oh, but we don't have KD.
They're not very
We're not
relevant.
good.
Not in the
They had
media
a-
world.
The top draft pick of the fucking in the league.
I know. We're
That's
gonna
a
be
relevant
good.
thing to talk about
I
that
can't
team
wait for this.
and their
Yeah.
potential and their past and their
Yeah,
future
but
and their present. So why not? I mean, we can talk
Yeah.
about the Warriors all day. I don't give a
Very
fuck.
relevant.
We live in Sacramento. We're close to the Bay.
Yeah, it's the
I
best.
don't
Fuck the
like
Warriors.
that their new jerseys still say Oakland
fuck it.
I don't
fuck
like that.
everything about any other 29 teams in the league.
because they don't play in Oakland.
Got a
and
little
they're
bit
not
left
the
for
Oakland
Boston,
Warriors. Fuck
Wait,
the
who
Boston
you want the Niners
Celtics.
to have Santa Clara on their fucking helmet?
It
That would
doesn't
be
say-
nice.
You want the Jets to say Jersey on the side?
That would
Or
be
like-
nice.
No, but Santa Clara's on the other side of the fucking water. Oakland's on the complete other side of the water, and they were never the Oakland.
You can stand in
Warriors.
Oakland and look at San Francisco.
right, and you can stand in Santa
right
Clara
there.
and look at San Francisco.
No, you can't.
It's on the same side of the water.
You can't look at.
All right,
That's fucking hour away,
what
dog.
part of fucking Oakland are you in? Not every part of Oakland you can see San
That's
Francisco.
fair. That's fair. Yeah, Coliseum to Coliseum, you cannot see it. So, you're right. I'll take that.
That's
one.
just I just don't like that because
I'm with you, but I don't. They're not even called the Oakland Warriors anyway, so
That's
it's kind
what
of
I'm
weird
saying.
that they have like Oakland, the town, like they're repping. I think they're just sad.
they're trying to hold on to the stigma.
Yeah, because I mean,
Sad.
the A's are gonna be gone. Nobody gives a fuck about the A's out
The
there.
Raiders left.
Yeah, but have you been to a game recently?
Nah.
Yeah, you and 7 other people at the fucking game. Nobody
Well,
goes
they've
to
always
those.
been a low budget team.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's what I mean. But there's not a. I'm a Bay Area dude, but like Bay Area sports fans are fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Just because we have so many like, not immigrants, but like people that come from other places. That, like, there's no homegrown fandom for like Bay Area sports teams.
I'd
It's
say
super.
they're, I'd
guys
say
are-
they're,
but-
I'd say they're one of the most like dedicated
Cal-
fans. And
no.
Maybe the Raiders.
California-
But Niner fans. When the Niners aren't good, ain't nobody show up.
I
No.
know. But
When
it's still
last
fucking
season,
here,
last
dude.
season before they canceled the fans,
Maybe
nobody was
because
going
we're
to the
close.
Warrior games. We saw garbage. Nobody wants to see Kai Bowman.
California, I would say California probably has the most international fans.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean because we
We
have.
have-
So we have the most teams in the fucking world.
We're closest
Yeah.
to the fucking to Asia.
I don't know.
most
Texas is
diverse
up there.
fucking
New
state.
York's up there. Florida's up there.
We got more than Florida because Florida got what, 2? Miami and
Well, I'm talking about all professional sports.
Florida.
yeah,
has a grip.
I think we still beat every other state.
I don't think so.
Dude, I think we have
Except for
5
maybe
baseball teams.
Texas.
What are you talking? Just total sports franchises?
Yeah, compared to California, like who's got the most?
Probably Florida or Texas. Maybe no, not New York.
California.
Florida, Texas.
California.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Got
other than
that.
California.
No.
Yeah, I mean we have
We gotta
multiples
have
of
the
all the
most.
big 4. We have
Football.
we got multiple MLS.
baseball.
Hockey,
We have 3 or 4 hockey teams.
baseball. We probably got a couple water polo teams.
Pretty much all the states have about like 10 to 15 plus.
But we only have a couple big hub cities. Like Texas, they got teams in Dallas. They got teams San
Houston.
Antonio, Houston. Like they have real all.
California has
3 or
the
4 cities.
most-
It's usually those main 3.
California has
Yeah.
the most professional teams in the U.S. with a total of 16
Yeah.
professional sports
Who's
teams.
next? Who's second?
What do they categorize as a professional sport?
Probably the big 4.
MLB,
NFL.
NBA, NHL, NFL.
Yeah, the big
The
4.
big 5, 4.
Yeah.
No soccer. Cause
I was
who the
counting.
fuck
Yeah, I was
cares about
counting like
soccer?
That's
I
a
was counting
horrible
women.
take.
Yeah,
It's the sport of the
soccer's
future.
lit. Hey,
Soccer's sick.
tight.
sport of the future.
And I'm just a recent fan of soccer, and I fuck with it.
It's a
don't be
globally,
watching it,
globally
like, on
ignorant statement. It's
TV.
the most popular sport by far.
It is.
Like
So
fun.
everywhere else.
Hey, you
Have
know
you
what's-
ever
hey,
went and
you know
watched
what's
the World
number
Cup
two?
in a bar? Oh my god, it's so much fun.
Cricket or some shit.
That's probably the
Basketball?
only time I
Rugby?
watch it.
It'll be esports.
No,
That's gonna piss me off.
No.
I hate esports.
It'll be esports.
no,
Oh,
In like 10 years.
I was gonna say not anytime soon. I don't think.
no. Probably 30.
Well, I don't
When,
know
Like
if they.
this generation is the old people. Yeah, maybe.
That's fair.
Not
not
because
right
in 10,
now.
because I mean, it should even then, our generation still fucking plays it.
Right, but there's
hold
a
on,
lot
I got
more
it,
people
I got
that
it,
are
I
gonna
got
want
it.
to watch.
Your
a video
brother
game
is
of
like
it.
way more likely to dog somebody up on the sticks than like me and you used to play. We used to go to the park still. There was like we were the only generation that was kind of both. We'd still play hide and seek in the fucking street, but we still
Get out and
play
fucking,
play
yeah.
Madden and like we still did both.
Yeah.
Generation before us was like they were literally playing cops and robbers,
Yeah,
cops and robbers,
straight
Cowboys,
up.
Indians only.
I
Ding
put
dong
up-
ditching.
I'd
My
have put
dad-
up 230 rushing on you in recess.
You seen that meme that
With
motherfucker
470
drinking out of the thing
receiver.
like. Dude, that meme is
6
so
sacks.
funny.
Florida is number 2
Yeah, I had a
with
feeling.
9.
Yeah.
New York.
And then New York, and then
And
Texas.
Texas,
Well,
yeah.
Texas has 8. New York has 8.
Yeah, they're both tied.
Pennsylvania has 7.
I literally named off every single top.
Yeah.
Considering Major League Soccer,
All right, what's the next
No one
topic, Big
cares.
J?
no one cares.
Day of Christmas. Our first matchup of the day is Pelicans in Miami.
Pelicans.
Time
are
out.
gonna
Why
be
the fuck
fire.
are the Pelicans playing on Christmas Day?
Because
They have a gentleman named Zion. Yeah, I was about to
That's
say.
so whack. They're,
Lonzo
they
Ball,
Brandon
literally-
Ingram.
Ingram.
That's a good team, dude.
No, I'm not denying that, but like
I'll keep
normally
going.
Christmas Day, you get your best teams in the league. They aren't even
Pelicans
in the
played
fucking
last
top
year.
20.
Pelicans played last year. I think they're.
I
Gonna
don't
be
think
a
it's
resident
about.
sleeper.
I don't think it's about quality of teams.
think
I
it's
think
about
it's
who's
like
gonna
who
watch.
puts
Well,
asses in the
okay,
seats.
okay.
Yeah.
That's not no. Traditionally, yes, I will admit since the bubble and revenue loss and blah 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 blah, they're gonna put obviously Zion anywhere and everywhere.
What I think.
Right.
Fucker got 2K cover rookie year and played fucking 50 games.
Right,
40,
but you
40
got,
30
you got
games.
5 games here. I think there's usually only 3 on. Christmas
No, there's
Day.
normally
There's
about 5
usually-
to 6.
Is
It's
there?
the whole day.
starting
I love
from
it.
starting
in the
normally
morning.
about
I
9
love it.
a.m.
Yeah.
till about 9 a.m. till about 7 8 p.m.
I'd be
I
opening
think-
presents
I
on
think
tip off.
the
Like
Clippers.
yes,
I think Clippers and Nuggets start at like 8:30
in the
our
morning.
time.
I'm good with that.
That's tied.
That's like back
No,
when
not
the
in the
Knicks
morning,
used
at
to
night.
get on
Or
Christmas
last.
Day.
Oh,
It was like, why the and the whack ass Lakers when they were trash.
Yeah, but again, put asses in the seats.
I'm gonna take the Pelicans to win that game. To be real with you.
I like the Pels a lot.
Pelicans and
And a lot of their who they playing again? I know you
Yeah,
just said it.
Miami.
Miami?
I'm taking Miami.
I don't know about Miami.
first game's at 9 a.m. Pelicans.
I know Miami's good. Like they obviously played well, but like when I look at their team, I don't think like it doesn't scare me at all.
You don't think they beat the Pelicans though?
I think
they
the
beat
Pelicans are good, dude.
No, I think Pelicans. lose.
I'll take Heat. I think Pelicans will be good, but I don't think they start off good.
Everybody on their start, well, except for Drew, is pretty much coming back.
Zion's the most tenured player on that team.
Literally.
They're all new to each
Literally.
Yeah, but they all played together.
other. One season that didn't even last that long.
Yeah, that's my point.
In
They
hindsight,
added Adams.
these are all people that haven't really played together.
Wow.
when Zion, your
They lost
drafted rookie
Nerlens
last year,
Noel.
Yeah, but they've also been resting for God knows how long.
since the end of
The
the
Heat,
bubble.
Dragic is probably still going to be
Beginning
injured
of
for
playoffs.
first game of the season.
And LeBron ain't gonna be there,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like saying.
I mean,
the finals team's probably not gonna. Play
honestly,
all
I
these
don't-
games.
LeBron ain't been there like 10 years, dog.
I wonder who's the favorite.
Been where? What?
I wonder if there's odds on that game. I wonder who's favored.
Probably.
I bet
I
you
can
the
almost
Heat.
guarantee you the Heat.
The Heat are guaranteed to be favored.
Yeah, but by what? Like 3 points, 10 points, like
I'd say probably fucking
15.
8.5.
15. Really?
I like
That
8.5.
many? I'd be shocked. I bet you it's like a handful of points, like 2 buckets probably. It's under 6
I think
points.
about 8.5.
No, I don't think sports books are
7.5.
that high on the Pelicans.
Where they at? Oh, it's 2019. Bitch.
Next on the slate for Christmas Day is Warriors in Milwaukee. I'm gonna be real with you on that
Oh,
one.
the Bucks are fucking.
Warriors are gonna get
taking that.
fucked.
Yeah.
Right in their ass.
Right in the
I
butt.
don't know about that one.
You think the Warriors are going to win?
Depends what that opening night team looks like.
Can you imagine James Wiseman's first game is going to be against Giannis? He's like,
He's maybe looking
It's not.
down at
It's
Giannis.
against the Nets.
oh, I mean,
December 22nd.
yeah, well, that's,
He's taller than Giannis.
yeah, and
Wiseman's
they have
7'2", dog.
slightly different bodies, but yeah,
Well, you remember how Giannis came into the league? He was a twig.
for sure. Well, I'm talking about now though. I'm not saying
Minus 5.5 for Miami to win.
Yeah.
knew it was under 6.
They're gonna be down by 3. They're gonna miss. They're gonna foul, shoot 2 free throws, miss, game over.
Basketball is my favorite because the cover can change like that. Not like the spread, but like who's covering and
Too
who's
fucking
not.
In a
Possessions,
situation
yeah.
like that, when they're down by 5, they come up, they hit the 3, boom. The next thing you know, it's 2. Spread
I
was
fucking
3.
hate betting basketball because anytime
love
you get
it.
an over and under, you know, the last minute you're like, dude, there's 2 minutes left and all they need is 5 points. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, and then no one scores the last 2.5 minutes, and you're like,
No fouls, nothing. They just play it out.
or like you know those random games. Remember that game? Like I think the Heat were getting smacked, and Tyler Hero just pulled up a 3 last second.
Yeah.
Like non-gamblers were just like, oh shit, he made a shot. Everybody else was like, fuck.
That was like that
It
was-
meant nothing, but he just pulled up for no reason, and everyone's like, "Oh, dude, you just fucked the whole line."
The
Like
Nets
He's a big Steelers fan.
in
no shit.
Boston.
Nets in Boston. I almost took Boston as one of my favorites to come out of the East.
You're correct.
The odds were crazy. That's the only reason. I don't think they would, but like just to sprinkle it, just in case. There's injury. You never know what the fuck's gonna happen, dude. If Anthony Davis for some reason tears his Achilles, that's a very different Western Conference.
Not
If
really.
Kawhi
Then I'll probably
breaks
just
his
give it-
fucking
I'll probably
leg,
just give
like-
it to the Clippers.
That's what I'm saying. If any reasonable
But
player
they ain't the-
gets
I
injured,
think the
But they're
Clippers
not
fall
the
apart.
2 seed?
who
No?
who
You said you'll give it to the Clippers, but they're not the 2 seed.
Yeah. You asked who the 2 seed is. That has nothing to do
I know,
with
but you
playoffs.
said, I know, but you just
All
said
you do is just
you'll
get home
give it to
court
the
all the way
Clippers.
until the fucking
yeah, meaning that they were like next in line.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I don't even
right?
think the
I get
Clippers
it.
I get
compete
what you're
without
saying.
AD.
You said what?
Clippers?
Yeah, I think Bron still takes that series.
Oh, I
In
don't
a
know.
Clippers-
7-game
and-
series, I don't think the Clippers could beat the Lakers without AD 4 times.
I don't know, brother. I know we have a stink in our
has-
mouth because
but-
the Clippers kind of shit the bed in the playoffs, but dude, Kawhi and PG is.
LeBron has a very good supporting cast. Now.
I agree. Yeah, I'm with you. And yeah, it's tough to bet against playoff
LeBron.
LeBron. Yeah, it's like, well, I guess not
I
anymore.
mean, the
but
betting
like,
odds are pretty good.
I used to
what,
me-
3 to 6
yeah, I used to use that about Brady, like
or 3 to
it's
7
just dumb,
or 4
dumb
to 7.
money betting against Brady. But dude, he's lost his last 7 primetime games. I totally shifted to football.
did.
We'll get back, but yeah, like
Yeah.
betting against LeBron is dumb.
I feel like we're talking about.
In what situation?
That's playoffs, exactly what
Who
we're
gives
talking
a
about.
shit? Next
but
game.
Hold the fuck on! No one made a pick, bro.
I got Boston. I like Boston. I think they're good,
Boston and the Nets.
and I think the pressure's starting to get on them. Like they got their core. It's like, all right, let's start winning.
We'll
Let's
step
see what
up.
you can do.
Yeah, I
Come on,
think it
Brad.
gets to 'em.
Bring us home,
I do
baby.
because I think their
They're
best
still very
players,
young.
the dudes they have to lean on, they ain't got.
They got the spot.
They like-
clutch
What's that movie?
I'm
Damn it,
going.
man, my
I'm
reference
going with the
fucking
Nets.
shit the bed.
on Christmas Day.
It's too early, dude. What they're gonna be 2 games in the season? That chemistry is gonna be all over the place. I don't know if it's gonna work.
I'm taking the Nets.
Kemba was shot
Probably
everybody.
like a
Kemba
like
probably
a-
won't be playing.
Kemba don't want to be there. And
Kemba
if he
probably-
is,
no, he
he's
won't
going
be
to
Yeah,
playing.
what's up with
No,
what's
listen,
up with
he's
Boston
injured.
and point
He
guards?
won't be playing
Why? How injured?
because he's injured.
He's gonna be injured
How injured?
until he gets
probably
traded.
won't be back.
Miraculous.
Yeah, until he gets traded. No, some of his knee. He's
Yeah.
got something going on.
Something with his knee.
Yeah, I got it right here. Hold on, give me a second. We'll miss the start of the season after receiving stem cell injections into his injured left knee.
That's not why he's missing it. The stem
It
cell
is.
injections is what's fixing it.
I know, but he has to wait. He can't play.
But like, why?
because of his injury.
What is the injury? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, I have no fucking idea. It's his left leg. It's hurt.
Well, that's just what I was asking.
It's owied. He got owie on his left knee.
You got boo boo.
He got boo boo on his knee.
Oh my god, you dad.
I'm old man.
Hey James, what's your realistic expectation for the Kings this year? Just record wise.
500.
Really? 500?
Oh, yeah.
Like honestly.
Like
Total
seed or record?
Totally. Well, both if you want.
12.
Really?
10.
I think they're going to be sniffing playoffs.
I think so
Hey,
too. I'm with that.
So
I don't know if they'll get there, but
'Cause
I think it'll be like this, like
so
last year.
Obviously, since the season has kicked off more and we've got like into a full rotation, so there's been media interviews and there's been
Yeah.
all this blah blah blah, and I've been able to digest and listen to a lot of it. And the vibe before that was tank, but until we heard the interviews and the front offices and the GMs and Monty and all blah blah, like I think he wants to be competitive and he wants to have flexibility. So I also wouldn't be surprised if we're competitive and we also make a trade throughout some point in the season to make an even more competitive run. But realistically, I think we may finish 10th.
That's
Now, let me pull James and ask you this. Why the fuck are we talking about the Kings?
But listen, if we
I'm trying to get the man. He man head
if
to
we-
toe, man. I gotta get him involved.
if we finish 10th though, we have a possibility of a playoff because they're doing a play-in.
Which I
That's
think
fair.
is fucking retarded.
I love it. More
I
games.
hate
that-
everything about it.
The reason I like it is because it. Well, I guess it
There's
doesn't
no point in
eliminate
trying to
tanking.
fight for the 8. You have an opportunity
That's like
to get
saying
in.
that's like
But
saying
that,
like
but
the
10 seed has a reason to fight now.
The play-in
Before
for
they
the
didn't.
the two teams out of the 64 NCAA tournaments whack.
Basically, only 2 teams out of each conference, Western and Eastern, are going to have no shot at making the playoffs. Everybody else will have a chance.
Well, regardless,
I fucking
regardless,
hate
in the next year to 2-3 years, they're going to change it up to where it's going to be the top 16. They'll have a play-in of 17, 18, 19,
Yeah,
20.
like East and West won't matter.
Yeah.
Like if the best 10 or the best 16 teams, 12 of them come out of the East, and fucking that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like that?
They've already talked about it.
I don't. I
They
like.
almost did the bubble playoffs.
You guys
like
don't.
that.
Do you guys follow soccer at all? Like internationals, like
No.
European soccer?
You've asked us a lot.
Have I asked you that a lot?
Yeah, I think at least once a week.
Yeah.
Well, the way that they have it set up is like, I think perfect because there's no. It eliminates the entire like tanking process. They have regular seasons, but within the seasons they have like
play-in
tournaments.
They've
that
talked
also
about that.
Yeah, and I know we've talked about that. I think last year, and I think it's a super smart idea. Yeah, in
Instead of doing an all-star, instead of doing a break like that, they were talking about doing like a little mid-season tournament
I think
to
that'd be
keep
You got a lot
to
of
keep the
guys.
fans and keep the players more interested
You
because
got a lot
players
of-
don't really start picking it up till about like game 35, game 40.
I think a lot of guys don't play that. They're not going to risk injury for
I think a lot of guys
fucking
would,
play-in
especially
Yeah,
when
but
they
if the
have-
play-in tournament, there's no reward.
Well, no,
then
regardless,
yeah, you're probably
they're
right,
they're
but-
they're gonna figure out some way to put it into a contract with incentives.
Also,
if
what was it-
if the team makes the midseason plan, you get an extra $200,000 bonus. If the team wins, if
What's
you
200 to 180 million for the?
But what are you
fucking
winning
contract
for
or
the- what are you
but no,
winning
but that's the
for
thing.
the
The
tournament?
contracts say 180, but in reality, without incentives, that contract's 130.
Yeah. But I'm just saying,
But
what's
yes,
200
it's a
grand?
lot of money,
What's
but-
200 grand to 130 million, right? Like,
What do you-
that ain't
But
But
shit.
that's
What do
just
you-
one
yeah,
incentive.
not a
though.
lot of dudes are getting 130 mil though.
That's
I know,
just
but
that's
I'm
just
saying
one.
Everybody's
That's,
getting 130 mil this year.
no,
Pretty much only good players.
no.
The
Hold
greatest
on,
players.
can we
But
real quick?
everybody's like over the 100. There's a
What
lot
do you
of people.
What do
That's
you guys
fair.
got for like top 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals?
Fuck
Nobody
these.
cares.
Well, I know. I think that's some
Bucks,
very
Milwaukee.
competitive. I think Milwaukee's got the one.
I think I'll sneak
Milwaukee,
Boston in there.
Boston,
Nah,
Atlanta.
Milwaukee,
Nah,
Boston,
not yet.
I think
Philadelphia.
Boston goes 3.
I don't know about Philly. either.
And probably Miami.
I was gonna say I kind of have to put Miami in there.
You think Brooklyn's gonna fall that low?
I mean, I'm going based off because the team that is playing this year has never played before.
I'm gonna throw Toronto in there too.
They're gonna get.
Yeah,
Jared
I was
quick.
just gonna say, what about the Raptors?
I don't. They lost.
They
Serge
lost Marc
Ibaka.
Gasol and Serge Ibaka.
That's true. Fuck.
Now it's Pasquale, and they
And Van
overpaid
Vliet got
Van
paid, so he gonna lose an extra step to
They
make sure he can
overpaid him.
enjoy that vacay.
That's fair.
He ain't injured.
Overpaid the fuck out of that man.
He got a pretty fair contract.
I think this offseason was overpaid.
4 years,
City.
80 mil,
Everybody getting
85
paid.
mil.
You agree with that? You agree with Milwaukee?
It,
one
honestly,
seed?
it depends on how
No.
you break up the contract.
Who you got for the one?
Maybe they're a very good
I think
regular
so.
season.
Milwaukee for a 1 seed,
For sure.
probably.
I think
Milwaukee,
they got it, no doubt.
Brooklyn.
This is a stupid. This is. I'm
What?
gonna kill my basketball credibility. What conference is?
You screwed your basketball
the
credibility
T-Wolves.
when the
No, you did.
Western.
We'll run it.
But you screwed it
with
when
that.
you said OKC was going to be the number 2 seed.
Yeah.
That's when you screwed your credibility.
Do you know what?
that's fair.
Do you know what
Did you
conference
screenshot it?
the Memphis Grizzlies are in?
Did you? Because I'm gonna
I
post it.
did. I because I sent
they're
it
on
in
the
the
Send me
chat.
it. I'll make another fucking.
But they're on the
East
East
Coast.
Coast.
I know. That's why I said it gets confusing.
Well, because they were originally in Vancouver.
Minnesota's like right in the middle, and I'm like,
Oh, we're not even going to take that into consideration that Toronto isn't playing in Toronto?
Yeah, they're playing in.
It don't fucking matter. I don't
even
think.
better.
I don't know.
I don't think it
I
matters.
think
There's no
Tampa
fans.
Bay. I'm not for sure where
You're
they're
still
playing.
traveling. I mean, I guess you'll be away from family, but
Not even.
They're
All
coming
their
with you,
family's gonna come
baby.
back home to the folks in the states,
Yup.
yeah.
especially for the players that are from Florida.
I think
Yeah.
they definitely have another fucking issue to go around. Toronto. Not
There's
being
going
able
to
to play in
there's going to
Toronto.
be a lot of issues.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be
As far as moving everybody back for the season, you know what I'm saying? Like,
They
so
won't.
can sit.
They're just going to be out of Toronto for the whole season.
yeah, for
They're
the
probably
whole-
just going to run it wherever they are.
because
No,
unfortunately,
that's what I mean. Like all their families, like they obviously all.
They're not
live-
going to want to go back if Toronto lifts the restriction on the stadium.
I know that's what I'm saying. They're gonna have to move all their families out to the states.
Right. Which
No,
is
they're
probably
going to
is
go
an
back.
obstacle.
Toronto is not leaving.
No, it's not. You just said everybody's getting paid $100 million. It ain't that fucking hard. to
No,
move
but
your
it's
family.
still,
The
you gotta
Raptors-
figure something out. You
The
gotta do
Raptors
this
are
shit. You gotta worry about
not-
something.
Raptors are
No, we're not
leaving
talking about leaving permanently. We're talking about for
just
the
for the
season,
year.
for the year.
What
Well,
about it?
Like that's an obstacle they have to work around. Like they have to move
Oh,
all
that
their
ain't a
fam-
fucking obstacle for
What are you
them.
talking about? Moving your family across the country?
Dog,
ain't an
did you
obstacle?
not
Are
just?
fucking
Hey,
serious?
did you not just see fucking
say, it was a
Malik
time.
Beasley's email that leaked?
Nah.
Dog, this
Wasn't he
fool
with
literally
Pippen?
said, "Hey, let me take care of
Larsa
you. You don't
Pippen.
need to worry about a fucking thing.
I don't know what that means. What's that?
Like anything in life, he just wants to be with this girl chick while he's married and fucking
Pippen.
with Pippen and blah blah blah. Like
Lara
he
Pippen.
literally said in his message, like
Larsa?
whatever you need, I got you. Let
You know
me
what happened?
Blah 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 blah.
You know what
blah.
happened? I guarantee he changed his attitude.
And
when he
he's
went-
only getting paid 4
he
years,
went
like
yanked
60
his
million.
dick. He went yanked his dick in the bathroom, and his attitude completely changed.
His
Like,
wife
he was
is
feeling
like
froggy on his wife. He's like, "Fuck, you know, I really want this bitch.
His
But she's
wife
all the
is-
way in Washington. I can't fly. I got to fly her out. I'll take care of you, baby. Let me do whatever you want. Whatever you want. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a shit." He didn't take no shit. He went and Jade his D real quick.
Jade is deep.
Came back and was like, "I ain't even about to reply. I don't even want this bitch
Have
no
you
more."
seen his
You know
wife?
his attitude changed.
Have you seen his wife?
I don't care what his wife
It's like a
looks
spitting clone of Pippen.
Scotty.
It's like no, Larsa, the chick who he was talking about. It's like a spitting clone. It's like the same fucking
He
person.
was holding hands with her.
He just wanted like a Pippen, I guess, maybe.
Imagine Scottie Pippen Jr.'s life right now must be horrible.
His,
fucking-
his son's getting ready to go to college.
Imagine Pippen.
That's what I mean. Scottie Pippen Jr.
Imagine.
Can you imagine? You're
you
fucking
buffed the
guarding.
fuck out
Like,
that
I'm
bitch just
gonna
now.
fuck you like Future fucked your mom.
Hey, bro. Hey,
bro.
wait till we get to the league, homie, because all the players.
Do you guys
get a
know like the
chance.
details of that situation?
No.
What?
Like,
Elaborate.
Larsa Pippen
She cheated
Been
on
around.
4 years ago fucked Future. Obviously, Scottie Pippen wasn't too hyped on it. He's like, you know what? We're gonna get a divorce. He thought it over. Pussy must have been fire because he bought her a $4 million ring, apologized to her, and rescinded the divorce papers. Took her back.
Well, I mean, look at Scotty and look
Believe
at
it or
Larsa.
not, she didn't learn her lesson and kept fucking Future. So she's like, all right, this is not going to work. And then Larsa started fucking Ben Simmons. And
How old
now
is
she's
she?
fucking, she's 46 and looks like a fucking rocket.
You know damn well he wasn't pulling out because he can't pull up.
Fuck.
I was wondering where you're going with that. I was like, wait a minute. Dun, 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 dun.
Where are you with the noises, dog?
Sorry, man. I'm off my game.
Yeah, and now she's with Malik Beasley. That's a tough look. That's a tough look.
Poor man.
Definitely ain't for. I mean, it's
That's
for the money,
a
but it
tough
ain't for the money compared
No,
to what these other players are making.
It's for the attention.
I mean, I'm counting down the days till you see that broad's gonna pop up on OnlyFans.
Who?
Dude, she literally got kicked out of the house with the Pippen, whatever. She got kicked out of Scottie Pippen's house, so she moved in with Kourtney Kardashian. She
She
was
got
kind of riding off
broke.
those coattails for a minute, sucking and fucking half the NBA.
She got some sort of dough, right?
Hell yeah,
really.
from that divorce.
I mean, yeah, but from what everything was saying, she was living beyond her means. She was trying to.
She ain't got dodo,
uphold
but
the
she's got
lifestyle
more
that
than the
she was-
average JoJo.
Fuck Larsa Pippen and fuck Malik Beasley. Last game or second to last game of Christmas Day is
Why are we
Dallas
talking about Christmas
in
Day?
LA. Because it's basically the closest thing besides opening night.
We
Opening
got like
night's
a
2
million sporting
games.
events until that's like literally a month away.
But that's the only thing in NBA. We're still talking about
20
NBA.
days.
I know, but we could just talk who's gonna be good in the wet. Like
We're excited.
Rod.
We've been talking. That's what we've been talking about.
Yeah, you
Is
guys
who's
been-
gonna be good and who's gonna be bad.
It's excitement.
Lightweight. I mean,
All
we
right,
haven't-
hurry it up. Let's run it.
What do you mean? You can't tell me hurry it up when you were late.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
never had a time that we fucking agreed
Every
on.
week.
We
The
all
only
knew.
time that we met late was when you both were late. That's the only time. Is
And
because
it wasn't late because we said it ahead of time. We're like, hey,
Yeah,
what's up?
I
We can
can't
push it back a
fucking
little bit.
control when the fuck I get off.
No,
What'd
you,
you
you
get
You
off
can
today?
control how many
What
bowls
time
you
did I get
smoke
off
sitting
today?
in
I
the
got off
fucking
today
garage.
at 5:36. Fuck off.
You would have been here then.
Could've been
Bitch, I
straight
gotta
from
eat
work.
dinner. I gotta see
Fuck
my
dinner,
dog.
bro.
I gotta
Juice.
see my fucking
Eat some
wife.
juice.
Like
just NutriBullet some vegetables.
Drink your dinner, okay?
Drink it on the go.
Drink it.
Hey, dinner was
Carrot juice,
fire.
pomegranate. I'm hungry.
In a plane, on a train, no stains.
Fuck
Juice
it.
it.
No, pomegranate stains the fuck out your shirt.
Everything.
Oh my god.
That's why you
It
get
stains
Tide.
your tongue. It stains your fucking teeth.
That's why you get Tide. Brought to you by Tide.
No free
not-
ads.
not
Fuck
at
you,
all.
pay me.
Let's just get a big ass Tide sign.
Ads have to have like viewers. Like,
That's what I mean. I ain't giving out free
hey,
ads. Fuck
hey, this motherfucker could blow the fuck up. You don't know.
yeah, about
Yeah.
Shane's Golden State rant that he was freaking the fuck out on.
Yeah.
Calling his fellow Golden State Warrior fan an idiot. What
Saying
a
I'm
nut.
not a true fan.
That was a horrible take.
That shows, all I'm saying,
Okay.
that just shows their unity, bro. They ain't got it, okay? There's more unity with the Celtics in Sacramento than there is in this room right now. It's fucking ridiculous. Tell me I'm wrong.
The Celtics
Sacramento.
are the reason.
Coming from the guy who takes off the
DeMarcus
season when his
Cousins
team
got
starts to
traded.
suck.
Who did what? Oh, the Cowboys, you mean?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
If the Celtics shit
we
the
going
bed
to
and you
NFL?
traded
Let me pull
everybody,
this
No.
podcast.
you'd be out.
No.
Huh?
Well,
You'd be
yeah.
out.
Fuck it.
If
I don't
the Celtics
care.
just weren't good, you wouldn't watch the Celtics.
Bullshit.
If the Celtics went 15-50 last year,
I
you
don't
would have
even
watched
think
every
he
game.
watched the Celtics when
I didn't
they
watch
are
every
good.
game
He
this
did.
year.
Except
I
for
didn't watch
like
every
a-
game this year.
That's my point.
You watched every game of the Warriors?
Yes.
That's fucking absurd.
I lived in the Bay Area. I got all the fucking games
Yeah,
for
I
free.
know. You have too much
You
time.
live
I didn't have
here,
to
you
like
still get
seek
the
them
games
out
for free.
I didn't know that. I thought I guess Kings and fucking A's and shit.
No, NBC Bay Area. Brother.
I don't have cable anyway, so I can't see shit.
You get
I got
on Hulu,
everything
though,
on crap
bitch.
streams. Yee.
Nah, you get on Hulu.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I thought it was just like NBC, ABC. Bull.
No.
All right, motherfuck basketball. We're done. Basketball.
Why? What else you got?
Are you guys gonna touch college basketball at all?
No.
Because I'm gonna put it on the record right now. The national champion, if it's not Gonzaga, is gonna be out of the state of Texas. That's it. Carry on. That's all I had. God forbid we do a sports podcast where we talk about anything other than one sport.
Fuck, dude.
I just said I
Fuck
got
this
nothing
shit.
for you.
I want to talk about something fun.
Like what?
Pussy.
Hey, hold up. Wait a minute.
That's some shit.
You got some
Something
pussy?
ain't right.
You got some pussy?
Can you please let me borrow some pussy?
Runway 8 kilo, you're cleared for takeoff.
Roger that.
Suck my dick, bitch. Suck my dick, bitch.
Lick my balls, bitch. Lick my balls, bitch.
Yeah, yeah.